Welcome back for more The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Last time we left off, we just met a new party member, Oliver, and talked to General Morgan about the airship missing. And now we're reporting back to the Bows branch. I'm guessing it's the Bows Guild, Bows Racer Guild branch. What the? Ow? Guys is going to be difficult. They got a lot of life. Are they weak to anything? Oh, they're really weak to fire. Want to hit them up with some of that fire. Fire a bolt. You can cure yourself. Speed up time here a little bit. We're gonna have to take one out real quick, because we don't do something, they're gonna end up killing us. We'll use the stealth to take out the other one. Oh, she didn't even take that guy out. Alright, we're down one of them. Oh my goodness. Gosh, that attack is ridiculous.
Not happy.
How much has he got left? 42. Well, a regular attack even take him out. That's kind of fireball. Man, that got scary. Alright, now we got a problem though. We got 2 people down. There we go. We'll use a couple of these. Let's go back to town and rest up actually. Got an end to rest here, right? Yeah, we can rest here. Oh, we don't have enough money. Whoops. We're gonna have to trade a little Sepith. Now we can rest. Rest. There we go. What's up, Raceland? What is going on? Yep, we're playing Trails in the Sky. We went back to the beginnings, back to the origins. We talked to the general. He was pissed that we were bracers. We gotta go back and report. I love the speed up of time. Alright, this could be a problem though. That's a lot of enemies. Let's go ahead and cast fire on this dude. Make sure we kill that bird.
Take that!
Oh man, come on. Feather shower just does way too much damage. Oh, okay, we're out of here. I'm running away. This is ridiculous. What the?
Take!
Right, come on, we need a turn. Looks like we're gonna die. Looks like we're gonna die. Yeah, we dead. We totally dead. I used up. I just want to die now. I'd rather reload my game than waste any more items. That was ridiculous. No, I was trying to open the menu, but I forget how to open the menu.
Can't be.
This is hilarious. Alright. Yeah, going back to the title screen. We're just going to reload. Let's start over. Let's try that again. So why are the enemies more difficult now on our way back than they were on our way through here the first time? Jeez, I want to fight them to get experience, but man, we are getting whooped. We actually got an extra party member too. Yeah, I figured it was a good time to go ahead and go back to Trails in the Sky games between 2 and 3. It seemed like a really good jumping off point to go play some of the other games in the series. Right. I can handle 1 or 2 of those birds, but man, when they call like 50 of them down upon me, forget about it.
Take that!
Seems.
We're back to Bo's. Close. I forget which way it is. Which way it is? Is it this way? It's west, right? Man, this... So this is Bo's, is it? It's more urban than I imagined. That building over there is Bo's Market, no? Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Labrelle? Ha! I was smart enough to buy a tourist guide before I left. One published by your very own Labrelle News, no less. A guidebook? Do they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So, do you intend to go shopping at the Bo's Market now? Yep. After doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we ate at with the mayor. What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place. The Anterose. Authentic Labrelle cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. But it's supposed to cost a pretty mare if you decide to go with a full-course meal. I'd have to recommend a normal bar any day like this. Worry not, my fair lady. I've brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll learn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical or renditions, are you? Can you actually earn Mira with that crap? Ha! I've starred as the main opera singer at the Great Theater in the Erebonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million Mira in a single night. Big fat liar. Alright, everyone, good work. I guess this is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios, amigos. Hey, that's my line. What horror have we leashed upon this poor innocent city? Is everyone from Erebony a weirdo like that? I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their ethos respects the strong, silent type. So, what you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist. Now just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. let's see. We need to report the information we got to the General of New Grand. And it'd be best if we let Mayor Maybell know after that, too. So first we visit the guild and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going. Alright, makes sense. I forget where the guild was, though. Come on, Missy, I'm begging you, please let us in. If I could just get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way. Yep, that's right, and of course, I need a photograph, too. I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask all those without an appointment to leave. I hope you can understand the situation. Come on, please. For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it, and I have an obligation to inform the readers. But, yeah, what about the readers? You could probably reach double the number if we have the mayor's grace to cover. We have the mayor grace to cover. Okay, so they want the mayor on the cover. Let me turn down this heater. Throat's getting dry because of it. She's said to be very beautiful after all. Dorothy, why did you have to go and say something like that? Huh? But it was you who said the same thing, remember? You said if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover. You idiot! Miss? Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Maybell about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Wait, this is a misunderstanding. Please leave. Fine. So, are we gonna be okay not getting a photograph from the mayor then? Please, for the love of Adios and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut. No, wait for me. Whew. Huh? Good afternoon, Lila. Oh, it's you braces again. Did you just return from the Hocken Gate? Yeah, something like that. So, those two you just turned away. A bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said they planned to use the mayor to make some quick mirror. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor's waiting for you. I thought we were supposed to go to the guild first, but okay. Check out the mayor's mansion real quick. There she is. Dealing with complaints from citizens. Late deliveries of goods to the Bowes Market because of the airspace being a no-fly zone. Servicing the sewer facilities. Selecting a congratulatory gift for Her Majesty the Queen. Harm incurred by monsters on New Ansem Path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Huh? Oh, hello. Are you back already? You look pretty busy, so would it be better if we came back a later time? Oh, no, you're fine. So, you found out something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel like I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there was a hijacking by the Sky Bandits, and now a ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I had originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we could have learned more, but no, it's alright. I'm just glad to know that it was a crash. With this information, I should be able to take effective countermeasures with the city. Now I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bowes and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine that'll be quite a difficult task, considering that you're already as busy as you are. Well, that's just the duty of a mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is known, may I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident? Of course, that was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before, and I'll wager the honor of the guild that this is one group we cannot simply leave unto the Royal Army. Yeah, that's for sure. They're dandified, and then we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once and for all. What's with the look, Joshua? I was just thinking, man, no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? A dad could get beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits. Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland, I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua, you too, Shira? You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I think it'd be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was a Bordier? Oh, I didn't mention that I mentioned it? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer, too. His name's Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Oh, yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, and I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I am at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as we mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. The mayor and the general have known one another for a long time, after all. Well, let's not worry about that right now. We've given the mayor a brief rundown of everything, so let's head to the guild. I'm sure Lugran is waiting for a report from us. Right. Yeah, I forget where the guild is. It's the red building, right? It was the red building in Roland. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you kids! Did you find out anything about the incident? You bet, valuable information at that. The Sky Bandits and the Kapua family. You're right, that is valuable information. It looks like we'll be able to decide a policy on the Fertile Bracers Guild to relate to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is an even bigger Bracer hater than I had originally thought. Yeah, I was really surprised myself. In Roland, the job of a Bracer is pretty much respected by everyone. So to encounter someone that hates Bracers that much... Don't worry about it, General Morgan is an exception. Under normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain a pretty good cooperative relationship. However, it looks like this time you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Well, then I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of the Sky Bandits, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind these. To call them burglaries is one thing, though, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would have never thought they would go as far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Linde. Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison. Yeah, to hijack an airliner and then turn around and demand a ransom for the royal family? The risks there are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigation side ourselves. I accidentally talked to him instead of reporting. We gotta actually report. Good work. Looks like you managed to achieve your objective. Come back again if you have anything else to report. All right. Do we we go up here before? I don't know if we ever came up here. I don't think we did, actually. Doesn't look like there's anything up here, though. Yep, absolutely nothing. A whole bunch of nothing. Let's see, now that we've reported to the guild and the mayor, we need to think about what to do next. Just searching around blindly for the airliner or Skybenders probably won't amount to anything, right? If it had, the army would have found them long time ago. Huh? What's the matter with you two? Still, you've matured. If it hadn't been the same you as before, you probably would have said something like, let's just comb the entire region. I never thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words. So what are you two trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. We were complimenting you, Estelle, seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Bose region is certainly much faster. I really hope for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Oh, right. Wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but I wonder if he knows anything else. It's true he arrived at Bose a little before we did, so I think it may be worth talking to him. I wonder where they went. I guess we'll just wander around till we find them. Probably not here, are they? She looks cool. I really like the detail they give to the NPCs in this game. So far, there's not too many like repeated models. Like a lot of the NPCs have unique looks to them. This guy here. I'm not reading the dialogue. Probably should. If you say so. I'll take your word on it. Yeah, I mean, the detail they give to the NPCs in this game is very, very fantastic. Especially for as old as it is. All that's here is the chaplain and a sister. I wonder if they're at the market, maybe. Did they say where they were going when they left the mayor's? I don't think they did. They just kind of stormed off. And there's Oliver. Oliver. This marketplace is much more lively than I could have imagined. It was definitely worth seeing. It's hard enough to come up with enough different voices for the main characters that we've met so far. Man, I'm not as talented as the people who made this game who came up with individual character models for each of the NPCs. Shop. Hardware. It lowers her attack but raises range up a little bit. What does the Lark helmet do? Defense plus 3. It's a piece of headgear for laborers. Just defense plus 3? That's all it does? Wow. Okay, we got new weapons for Josh. isolation tape and EP charge. Ooh, EP charges are good. How many of those have I got? 2? We'll go ahead and buy this new weapon for Josh. There we go. I wonder where else they could be. Oh, we already went in here. I got turned around. So they weren't in the guild. Bet they're in the bar. I bet Nyal. How would you say his name? Nyal. Oh, god damn it. This ain't a joke, you know. Ugh.
Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Wait, was having his article rejected that much of a shock to his system?
He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs, after all. Though he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by.
You're one to talk. Don't they sometimes call you bottomless, Shara?
Oh, please. Bottomless is much more suitable for a woman like Aina. I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor. No matter how much I drink, my face and my disposition remain unreddened. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush.
Oh, come now. When you get drunk, you lose it completely, and everyone around you gets a heck of a show. Admit it.
It's certainly true that Aina is like a bucket to share a sieve. But no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless.
I'm sensing disrespect, children.
Where am I? Good, you're awake, sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Oh, my head. What the? You're that bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh, my goddess. What the hell am I doing to Roland? Thought I'd made my way out of Bose.
What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You are in Bose, and so are we.
Oh, well, damn. Don't scare me like that. Oh, and I see you've got that lovely lass with you. Named Sherazade Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Sherazade? Are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. I take it you've heard of me then? All the rumors, I'm afraid, but yes, I didn't know your name. You're one of those top bracers, if I'm not mistaken. Which means you three are here to investigate the incident as well, suppose. Oh, so you do have some brains left in there after all that booze. I'm impressed.
You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor's house, but you seem pretty troubled.
Damn, they saw that? Yeah, I was looking for clues and couldn't find any.
That's what I figured.
Damned Army's regulations on the spread of information really restrict what I'm able to learn anyway. And if I try to consult General Morgan at Hawken Gate directly, I'd be held up for inspection for who knows how long. So I figured I'd at least try to score an interview with a legendary, voluptuous mayor. But it may turn me down away outright. And to top it all off, that useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything! Oh, great Adios, tell me, what do I do to deserve this shabby life?
Well, you did try to do an exclusive on the mayor's chest. But if you want information that badly, we might share some of ours with you.
Huh?
We're actually investigating the incident on Mayor Mabel's behalf right now. So naturally, we've met with the mayor and General Morgan too, for that matter. Holy crap! You serious? Yep, totally. Score! And the goddess gets a point. Blessed be the bounty of Adios. Please, I beg of you, tell me everything, every last detail.
We'll be glad to. However, are you forgetting something, Nyal?
Huh? Heh, information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch ours first. And get that look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally.
You want mirror or something?
My research funds are long exhausted at this point, I'm sorry to say.
We're not interested in your money. We just find it fascinating that you made your way to Bose right after this incident occurred. Seems like you might have heard some interesting things yourself. That being the case,
And here I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're just a slimy little leech like me. I'll tell you what I know, but rest assured, it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination.
as long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay?
Fine. I'll tell you everything on my honor as a newsman. I've got 2 clues to share, so if you're taking notes, I suggest you get out your paper and pen.
We're ready whenever you are.
Man, way to go, Joshua. You're on a roll.
Well, if he ever gets tired of being Embracer, you know he'll have a bright future in racketeering with those skills.
The first clue is in the form of an eyewitness report from the village of Raveno to the west. I talked to a villager who just come to Bose for a visit, and she told me something very interesting. Apparently, she knows a kid who saw a huge shadow flying overhead on the night of the incident.
A huge shadow flying overhead?
Yep, airship, I told him. Maybe even that missing one. But the army checked it out and found absolutely nothing.
Ah, you meanie! You raised our hopes, only to dash them straight away.
So, you're saying somebody saw something, but it was probably unrelated to anything? That's what I'm saying. I warned you it wasn't big news. And I went to a lot of trouble to get that sad morsel too. What? With that information embargo in place and all?
Well done. Now, let's hear your second clue. That second clue of yours.
Fine. The other thing I've learned is that the military intelligence division is on the move.
Intelligence division?
I've heard rumors about them. It's a new royalty-sanctioned branch of the army in charge of intelligence gathering and dissemination.
That's the one. Yep. Supposedly, they're so elite they can even stand toe-to-toe with the royal bodyguards. The man they put in charge is Colonel Richard. Is apparently quite the whiz kid. With him on the case, they say this incident is as good as solved already.
Doesn't seem like your information would be much use to our investigation.
Well, can't say I didn't warn you. Sorry I couldn't help much on your end. But a promise is a promise. I scratch, now it's your turn.
Of course, a deal is a deal after all. Joshua told Nyal all about the incident in Roland, as well as the information received from General Morgan.
The Kapuas, the Sky Bandits, a ransom demand to the Royal House, and the airship corporations. Good goddess, that's exactly what I needed. That's the missing link I've been killing myself to find.
Caught your fancy, did it?
Absolutely. I can definitely write my article now. I can't be wasting my time getting drunk here. I have to find Dorothy. Post haste. See you later, you wonderful people, you.
Wow, his spirit certainly lifted fast.
Well, he was chasing a big story pretty unsuccessfully until we came along. It's only natural. I'm glad we could help him out.
Well, look at from Mr. I'll break your kneecaps if you don't talk to Mr. Nice Guy in under a minute. Talk about a split personality.
Stop thinking weird things about me. I was just negotiating. A little give and take. Nothing more.
A bad boy exterior with a good boy inside. Or is it the other way around? Either way, I'm sure the girls love it. But anyway, I guess we'll only really deal with scrupulous people this far. We're pretty lucky in that regard. Start dealing with some weirdos, and that's when you'll need to bust out that really questionable negotiation techniques. Why were you looking at me when you said that? Anyway, that aside, was anyone else a little bothered when y'all talked about that huge flying shadow thing?
That eyewitness report from Raveno. I'd say there's a strong chance there was nothing to it. If the army's already checked it out,
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like the army is totally infallible. They could have missed something. It wasn't General Morgan himself after all, but one of his men. And some of those guys are pretty thick-headed.
that is true. Probably worth looking into. Certainly can't hurt, at any rate.
Hey, you two are starting to get the hang of this, I see.
Raveno is a small village in the west. It thrives on fruit cultivation and exploring. Best way to get there is to head out to the West Coast roads for a bit, then turn north onto the mountain trail. At which point we'll be just a stone's throw away.
Got it!
Heading to Raveno, I guess. There's a lot of people here to talk to. And they really packed this world full of a lot of NPCs and interesting characters for sure. Cornelius. Bum, 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 bum. I didn't mean to talk to this girl again. I was trying to talk to the barkeep. Talk to the barkeep. There we go. A cheese risotto. Do I have enough money? Alright, I just wanted to learn the recipe, really. I think we were already pretty much healed up. Check out our recipes. 3 pieces of sharp cheese and 1 tri-colored rice. Sit down, HP and KO cure for all. That's pretty good. I'm glad we learned that. I don't think there's anything else we need to do at the hotel, is there? Barge into people's rooms. Aww. Alright. Now they said go west, right? I've already forgotten what Shara said. Pretty sure she said West Bose Highway, right? Yes. Just keep heading west. Treasure chest. Some reviving bone. Actually, now that I think about it, all we need is a monster carapace for the potluck in a shell. That's good. That's pretty cheap. We can make some maple cookies and some wholesome pasta if we need to as well. Alright. There are no enemies on this road? I'm sorry to say. Let's hope they're not too difficult.
Let's do this!
Go back! Almost got him. Almost one-shotted that guy. Oh, is he out of range? Dang it. Ha, you missed. Let's see. Let's give him a dual strike. Ow! Wow, that hurt a lot. Yikes.
All right, we're good to go.
I haven't mentioned it the entire playthrough, but it does very much sound like Joshua's voice actor is Johnny Young Bosch, who is one of my personal favorites. Played some great characters in anime history. Definitely sounds like that's who that is. All right, we go north from here to get to the village. Huh? Who's this dude? Red-haired guy. Oh! I'm gonna have to keep looking at his face to decide what he sounds like. What does he sound like? Sherazard, is that you? Well, this is an unlikely place to run into the Silver Streak. Right back at you. I thought you were in the Royal City, but are you here to look into the airliner incident? No, I'm here on some chump's errands. But speaking of incident, I hear the work of the Sky Bandits. It was the work of the Sky Bandits. Still, if you're here on the job, then I guess I don't have to worry about it myself. Good luck to you. Is that all you've got to say? I'm sure you've heard that Cassius might have been taken hostage, right? Cassius Bright taken hostage? Don't make me laugh. That old man's gonna get beaten by the likes of some Sky Bandits. Anybody saying that is severely mistaken. I'd like to believe that too, but I wonder who this guy is. I don't know, but he seems to fit the mold for a bracer. By the way, who are those brats you got tagging along with you? They look like a bunch of newbies to me. Well, then I'm sure you'll be surprised to hear that these brats are Cassius's kids. Yeah, that's a surprise. Alright, so these are the old man's kids, huh? Hard to believe it. Why are you looking at us like that? This boy with the black hair is one thing, but the girl really looks like an amateur. Are you sure she's really Cassius' daughter? You wanna try saying that again with my staff in your teeth? She's the bona fide daughter of Cassius Bright. No, I have to warn you, her bite is as good as her bark. I'm just his adopted son. Is that a fact? Oh well, it doesn't really matter. What do you mean it doesn't matter? Well, take it easy, Charizard, and be careful not to let these brats drag you down. Yeah, and make sure not to rush into any trouble yourself, either. I'll keep those words in mind. What's with that guy? He really pisses me off. I see, so that was Heavy Blade Agate, huh? Heavy Blade Agate? What's that? What's a stupid name? Agate Croster, Senior Bracer at the Bracer Guild. He works in all regions and isn't affiliated with any specific branch. This massive blade is said to be capable of slicing a monster with a single slash. I'll just tell you right now, he's one tough customer. Whatever, I don't care how tough he is, he's still a rude jerk. Come to think of it, how does he know Dad anyway?
seems to think highly of Dad's ability, but even so, he didn't seem to like him all that much. There are a number of things in his past I can't go into, and those things are the reason why he feels that way about your father. Well, I couldn't care less about someone rude like that. Anyway, let's hurry to Revenue Village. Because he was coming the way we were supposed to be going, I guess. Anything around here? Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Jeez. Hey. Hey, you. Hey, you guys. Weak to fire, huh? She doesn't have fire. Hey, we're probably gonna need to cast some arts. That really didn't do much, did it? Oh, do they drain life? Oh, they do. That's not good. Better need another art then. At least one more. They got really high physical defense too.
Oh, are we done already?
Revenue Village. So this is Revenue Village, huh? This sure is a peaceful place. Look, there's an orchard. The village is known for its production of fruit, but it used to have a rich mining history. I've heard that there's an old abandoned septia mine to the north of here. You seem to know a lot about this place. Have you been here before? Yeah, when I was training to become a senior racer. During that time, I covered the whole kingdom on foot without an airliner. Why? An airliner would have been so much more convenient. Airliners are certainly convenient, but they only go to the 5 major cities. If you get used to their convenience, your attention won't reach other places. You should first travel on foot and see places you should protect with your own eyes. It's pretty much the way your father recommended me to go about my training. Dad really said that? There's certainly the possibility that if an incident occurs in a place you're unfamiliar with, you could end up getting there too late. Also, it would be pretty advantageous to know the geography when chasing a criminal. That's exactly right. Well, be that as it may, let's see what we can find out about the sighting. So what do you suggest? Should we just go talk to all the villagers? Words. Words and more words. People would be suspicious of us if we just did that all of a sudden. I think we should talk to the village elder first and see what he has to say about it. Okay. Village elder, eh? Up the hill at the back of the village. They don't say. This looks like a cemetery to me. Septian calendar 1192. Here rest the souls of 6 righteous people who lost their lives in the flames of war. Leif, Abel, Nicole, Wilhelm, or Wilhelm, depending on if you want to go with. We'll go with Wilhelm, Arena, and Misha. May you all find rest with the goddess. The heat of the flames, burning flesh, and the charred smell of blackened bones. Amidst the screams and cries of the villagers and their children. No matter how many years pass, the terrible events of war remain engraved in my mind. That sounds horrible.
I haven't seen the likes of you around here before, so tell me, are you here to buy some fruit?
No, we're not merchants. We're here with the Bracer Guild. So, are you the elder of this village?
I guess you could say I'm something like that. You don't happen to be one of Agate's companions, do you?
Well, we're all members of the same guild, but we're not companions exactly. We know him by face, and that's probably about it.
I see. So he's traveling by himself as usual, huh?
The village elder closed his eyes for a moment, as a look of sadness passed over his aged features. What's wrong, sir?
It's nothing, really. Please pardon my expression. Anyway, what brings you to this rural village of ours? Don't tell me that another dangerous monster showed up in the area.
No, actually, we're in the middle of an investigation concerning the missing airliner. We came here because we heard there was a report of some kind of sighting.
I see. The Royal Army came here and investigated that the other day. However, they searched around the area and ended up leaving empty-handed.
Really? Is that so? Well, what about the person who saw the flying silhouette in the sky?
Yeah, it was one of the children in the village here, a boy named Louis. He apparently saw some suspicious shadow making its way across the sky on the night of the incident. But he's a kid, any way you think about it, so he may have just imagined the whole thing while he was half asleep.
Imagined it, huh? I guess the best thing we can do, then, is to ask him directly. You're probably right about that. Thank you for your time, sir.
Don't mention it. If there's anything else I can help you with, don't hesitate to ask.
Alright, so we gotta find a kid named Louis. Louis. It's locked. I like the knocking sound effect. That was cool. I didn't expect it. It almost kind of startled me a little bit, to be honest. Alright, what do they got here? Apple ice cream and fresh juice. Huh. So these are one cures petrified and one just heals for 300. It's weird. Especially since they're the same price. Weird that they... Yeah, that's really weird. So fresh juice is clearly superior at the same cost, right? I'm guessing maybe the apple ice cream is easier to make ingredient-wise. Maybe that's why it's cheaper. I don't know. Tempted to buy some though. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some of this fresh juice. And we're out of money. But we do have Sepith to trade in for money if we need to. Yeah, I just grabbed some actually. And you know what? Actually, Charizard needs a heal. Oh, I can stay at the. I bet there's an inn in here, in and around here. General Goods right there. There's got to be like an inn, right? This is restaurant / inn. How much does it cost? 60. It's not bad. Still a little bit of space, Sepith. We'll stay here tonight, and in the morning we'll talk to Louis. But what will we find out from Louis? Did he actually see the airliner pass over, or was it something else? Or was he just imagining the whole thing?
find out the answers to all that and more in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you then. Adios, amigos.